it never feels like I'm actually doing any kind of vlog. I'm just out here testing these cameras. But it's currently late March. We have some stuff blossoming. I mean, it's out there, it's doing stuff. I'm in Akihabara. I'm at my favorite park. It's a little tiny one. It's near one of the adult towers. But there's also like a nice train. Watch, check it out. Can you see? Yeah, there it goes. That is a train. Today I got called a name. A hurtful name. I was called I was called a name because I'm a foreigner. There was some prejudice. Well, it wasn't really prejudice. The person made the judgment then and there. And I was in a really nice, what I consider to be a really nice station. Not this one, not Akihabara, but not too far from here. And as I was walking, I was running a little bit late, so maybe I was moving a little goofy. I don't know. I'll show you this, trains. Look at them trains. I might have been walking around a little goofy, and a mother. By the way, mothers are menaces out here. Mothers should be ashamed of themselves. Mothers need more shame in Japan. Man, they walk like they own everything. I'm not sure what they did in society, but it's all gone to their heads. That's all I gotta say. Anyone who's walked for long enough on Japanese roads, which feature mothers and their little mamacharis, those are their mother bicycles, they know they probably almost died at the hands of these mothers. Most of the time, they don't even got the kid in the bicycle. They just have a heavy duty bicycle, heavy to them. I can knock it over. I could probably lift that. But it's really heavy. They feel like they're God, bro. They're on their bicycles. They go super fast. They're drunk with power. They have like these little engines, motors. They have these little motors in them, electric motors. They go super fast. I'm sure people have gotten hurt. And then what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say once you lose the ability to walk because a mother ran you over? Who's to blame? The mother's gonna blame you somehow. They have way too much. Anyone who is like part of a protected class, such as mothers in Japan, and I don't know what else. But anyways, point is, what was I even saying? I got triggered. A mother had the audacity, well, to be honest, they're all like this, all of them, stereotyping now. A mother had the audacity to tell her child, and I quote, "Kaizoku ga iru. Kaizoku ga iru. Ah, hora, kaizoku ga iru." That's what she said. What does that mean to my non-Japanophonic friends? That means there's a pirate. Do I look like a pirate to you? Do I resemble a pirate in any way? Have I pirated? She called me a pirate. What did I do to deserve being called a pirate? To a child, by the way. So like the kid, for the rest of that kid's life, to be honest, the kid was not paying attention. So this was clearly just only for her. This was this was only for her, bro. She was like, hey, look, this Jin guy looks like a pirate. I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna educate my child on what a pirate looks like. And she did. Well, except for she didn't, because like I said, the kid was like on its iPad or something. I'm not sure. But can you believe that? the audacity these women have out here, these mothers, they gotta be stopped. This is a thing. I'm like, is it because they're determining the entire future generation of Japan, however it may look like? Yo, look at this blossom. It's like barely holding on. You can do it, bro. You got this. Oh, oh, oh. It's windy out here. Anyways, this dude. What's up with this? Is okay. I don't know what's going on. Maybe is it because I'm dressing goofier now? I'm walking around like in loafers. By the way, I'm not even gonna talk about these shoes right now, because I want to dedicate like 3 videos to them. These shoes are so good. They cost like 1,300 yen. That's probably like not even $10. Where was I going with this? I was really upset, and then now I'm happy about the shoes. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm dressing goofier now, or like I care less about how I dress. To be honest, I always kind of have. Like, I don't think there was one era where people weren't like, the dude's kind of dressed like a slob right now. That hasn't changed. But yo, people be name calling, and actually, I don't even think it's. The theory I was gonna put forward at first was that maybe I'm just getting older, and they look at me and they're just like, oh, disgusting. Look at him. He's a grown man in Akihabara right now. What is he doing with the whole beard? Can't he afford non-sneaker shoes? That's what I thought. But to be honest, I think it's more related to, or maybe a haircut. Can't he afford a haircut? But to be honest, I think it's actually not my fault. I think it's you guys' fault. Hey, look, trains. Trains are based. I think it's your guys' fault. And by your guys' first off, I'm using guy as gender neutral. It's a habit from the Spanish-speaking world. But I think they're just like kind of on edge. They, in this case meaning Japanese people in certain locations, they're just on edge. They see a foreigner, and especially if they see a foreigner where it's like near a tourist place, but not in the tourist place itself, they just assume it's like a lost tourist. Bro, this place is beautiful. Look at all these trains. There's trains there. There's a train that passed by just now. Trains. Americans used to like trains. Back when we got programmed into appreciating them because they're going to be, the economy. What are we being gaslit into? Like AI or something? Yeah, AI, the economy. Anyways. Yeah, I think they are way more on edge. Ever since, people want to downplay that Assassin's Creed thing. People want to downplay the Assassin's Creed thing, but that ended up in Parliament, bro. Or whatever they call it out here. In their law building. They're talking about it. And Japanese people, unlike, educated Americans, they actually watch the news. Mostly uneducated Americans watch the news. Let's be real. What happened next? What's going on? What? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, people are on edge out here when it comes to foreigners messing up. Does it matter that I've been here for years? No, because I haven't adapted clearly. I still look like I just got here. See that train? Japan has trains. Yeah, I just look like I just got here. So, well, except for these shoes. Your mind's gonna be blown whenever, if ever, I make videos reviewing these shoes, because man, these shoes are good. For now, they haven't encountered a drop of water. They might just disappear. They might just disintegrate for all I know. Check out that train. That one was like a little loud. All right. I was thinking, like, I haven't recorded in a while, and I have recorded stuff, and I haven't uploaded it or edited it. Is what I was thinking. I was saying, well, I don't even have anything to say today. I got nothing to say. But then I remembered. Some lady called me a pirate, bro. Why? What did I do to deserve being called a pirate? Do I have pirate-like features? Have I ever pirated anything? Anyways, that's all. A lady called me a pirate. I'm not really upset. People out here, they talk. It's funny. They either, I can't tell. It's like, okay. They think a lot, as in dialogue. There's a dialogue going on. And I believe it's happening in their minds. And at the same time, though, it seems to leak. So, for example, I've always lived near a place where you can just go walking, like a walking path. Is that what's called? A path? Or a trail. And there's no one out there. I see them. I'm spying. I'm like one of those like metiche neighbors. And they are talking to themselves like, tskareta. Or like, that means like, oh, I'm tired. Or like, samuy na. Or like, oh, it's cold. Or like, atsui na. It's hot, like this. They're just, and there's no one there, bro. They're talking to no one. This used to be considered a mental illness, but not out here. Out here, it's just, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but what I was saying is there's a dialogue going on constantly in their minds. My other piece of evidence for it is how text heavy a lot of the posters are. Like how much just text is everywhere, just yelling at you. It's not a good example, but there's just text everywhere. Maybe they're just learning Chinese characters, you know? That's just how they learn so much, is by having it everywhere. There's a lot of dialogue, but you know, it's not that there's something in their mind. It's like specifically there's words going on in their mind. So where am I going with this? The lady called me a pirate. So in her mental, internal dialogue, she's like, hey, look, a guy that looks like a pirate. Do I look like a pirate, guys? Leave a comment and tell me if I look like a pirate or not. That way I'll know if you guys made it this far into the video. Yeah. Do I look like a pirate? Maybe I do, but are you meant to just say like, hey, that guy right there, that's a pirate. Hey, child of mine, that is a pirate. You don't know what a pirate is, but it's that guy. That guy's a pirate. Never forget, my child, what a pirate looks like. It's that Mexican. Pirates are Mexican. He might even be a Houthi. We don't know. There was something else. Oh yeah. I'm still going. If it had been like an old man, you know, let's say it was like an old man who literally had clown makeup, but he was Japanese. And the dude was like one of them like sad clown situations. Like insert meme here of a happy clown, sad clown, preferably the Oscar edition. So if it's something like that, and she sees this old man wearing like a McDonald's grade clown makeup, Ronald McDonald, will she tell her child like, hey, child of mine, this is what a clown looks like. That dude's a clown. Bro is a clown. I don't think so. But when she saw me, she was like, hey, child of mine, that's a pirate. Dude, kaizoku, by the way, the word pirate in Japanese, kaizoku, is pretty based. Kai means like ocean or sea, I guess. And zoku means like family or crew or group. So literally like the ocean crew. No wonder One Piece exists out here. With the word pirate just sounds so much cooler in Japanese. Pirate, insert another meme. Pirate in English, lame. Pirate in Japanese, based. All right, we got guests. So I'm gonna cut it here. But yeah, a lady called me a pirate and I don't know how to feel about it. That is the summary. Thank you very much.